Hi, welcome everyone. My name is Kristina Szabó. I am a PhD at the Department of Philosophy and History of Science at Budapest University of Technology and Economics. My research field is print and digital reading and text comprehension, especially the OECD PISA reading literacy assessments, or shortly the OECD PISA RLA. Today, I'm going to talk about the influencing force and controversial role of the visual in the OECD PISA RLA. What I did in my research is a close critical reading focusing on the analytical and framework documents of the OECD PISA RLA. I wondered how the RLA discussed and involved the topic of the visual in its survey program, since I claim that a well-prepared reading assessment cannot go without considering the influencing role of the visual, especially in the case of digital reading surveys. Since the RLA conducted digital surveys in 2009, 2015, and 2018, I think that the topic of the visual is extremely important. Now, what I found that the RLA applied visual text, and I'm going to show you through 4 examples how. The first example is a print one from PISA 2006, where you can see that there is a picture in the middle of the text which covers 1/3 of the whole page. The second example is also a print one from PISA 2006. 2 diagrams where the visual elements are not just illustrative but explicative as well. Here the task was to understand and represent the information and data arranged in various directions. What we can see from these 2 examples is that in the first case, the visual element, the picture, was just an illustrative element and didn't modify the meaning of the written text, while the second task simply cannot be understood without the visual. To demonstrate this, I eliminated the picture and the additional visual elements from the tasks. This way, the first example remains the same, while the second would be significantly different. So in the second case, the visual was substantial to understand the text and solve the task. The third example, what I would like to show you, is from PISA 2009. Here you can see a blue and black library map, where the task was to draw a circle around the section where one can find French novels. If we do the same experiment that with the previous example and remove the visual elements, but we left our words arranged in a nonlinear direction. What we can see from this is that even the arrangement is not necessary to answer the question. One could circle the right answer from the list of words without knowing the actual map. However, in order to give the right answer with the help of the map, one has to have good spatial ability or planar vision. This last example is also a digital one from PISA 2009. Here the text is comic book-like, so there are individual text bubbles inserted in pictures and the latter are arranged in a grid format. Let's see what happens when we remove the pictures. Well, we get 4 sentences separated in different boxes. The numbers in the corner suggest the right reading order. However, the text doesn't seem to be a coherent story. So why are all these matter? Because the RLA applied visual text. However, in the analytical and framework documents, apart from defining the notion of visual text, the RLA didn't involve the notion, the issue of the visual. So there was no mention of visual literacy or no discussion of the influencing role of the visual in the reading process and on reading outcome. And I consider this a fundamental deficiency of the RLA, and I claim that a well-prepared reading assessment cannot go without considering the influencing role of the visual, especially in the digital reading surveys. Thank you very much for your kind attention and joining me to this video presentation. I hope you'd enjoyed it and found it interesting. If you have any question, please feel free to ask them at the live event, when I hope that we can have a lively and fruitful discussion about the topic. Bye bye.